Effective questioning is probably the most powerful tool you have in sales, and yet it's the most underutilized tool. You're talking about sales reps that have been trained incessantly on products, features, functions, and all that, right?
Right.
And they've been trained on doing elevator pitches. And I hate elevator pitches, by the way, okay? And I hate the basic premise. And the reason is you're telling the customer you already know that you're going to be good for them without understanding what they're trying to accomplish, what the outcomes look like, what you're competing against, because that changes the dynamics, as I mentioned in the book, dramatically, right? I mean, the three basic options that a customer has is they can do nothing if they don't do a deal with you, which, by the way, most deals are lost to that. And that's a very different sale than if it's a competitor, which means there's probably a funded project and they're moving forward, which is also a very different sale in some instances from do it themselves. So at the risk of kind of rambling on, let's kind of get to the heart of the questions. When I'm brought into the deal, one of the first questions that I ask is, okay, guys, it's 6 months after implementation. What is it that this customer wants to achieve, and who cares? And by the way, how are they going to know they've achieved it? I kind of start with the end in mind, and I keep steering them away from the products and services because they'll go on and on about that and nobody cares. And you all aren't experts in their products and services, and neither am I. But I put myself in the shoes of the customer and say, okay, I've spent whatever it is, and I'm being asked by the CFO or somebody, boy, we just spent a bunch of money. What did we get? What's the answer I want to be able to provide? And when you elevate it and start that conversation, you're going to hear crickets a lot. So then my question is, okay, boy, I know your products and services are great, but what you're telling me is you've got the answer, but we don't know what the question is. So let's go dig into that question some more. And that's how mine typically start off.